Most people look at a NAS and see a glorified hard drive enclosure, but this thing is basically a data center shrunk down to fit on a desk. It is a massive, 12-bay tower that feels like it was built to survive a minor earthquake. The metal chassis is heavy, industrial, and honestly, it looks like it means business the second you pull it out of the box. You are not buying this for a home photo backup. You are buying this because you have a small business or a creative studio that is drowning in high-resolution video files or virtual machines that need to run without a stutter. What really sets this apart is the 6-core Intel Xeon processor tucked inside. It is not just about storing files. It is about moving them around at speeds that make standard network drives look like they are standing still. We are talking about over 260,000 IOPS for random reads, which is just a fancy way of saying that if you have a dozen people hitting the server at once, it is not going to break a sweat. The sequential performance is equally impressive, hitting those high-end numbers that keep video editors from pulling their hair out while scrubbing through 4K timelines. Now here is the thing about the design. It is a tower, which is great if you do not have a server rack, but it is definitely not quiet. You are going to hear those fans working when the system is under load. It is not a deal breaker, but you probably do not want this sitting right next to your monitor while you are trying to record audio. Also, while the base capacity is huge, the real magic happens when you realize you can slap on 2 expansion units to hit 36 bays total. That is a staggering amount of storage for a single footprint. The flexibility is where it gets interesting. You can toss in 10 or 25 GB e-networking cards, or use NVMe SSDs for caching to really squeeze every drop of performance out of the hardware. It is a bit of a playground for someone who likes to tinker with their infrastructure. However, it is worth noting that you are paying a premium for that enterprise-grade reliability and the 5-year warranty. It is a serious investment, and for some, the software ecosystem might feel a bit overwhelming if they are just looking for something simple. But if you need a workhorse that can handle heavy lifting without complaining, this is pretty much the gold standard. It is not flashy, it is not cheap, but it is exactly the kind of reliable hardware that lets you stop worrying about your storage and just get back to work.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.